Good morning, guys. Um, I haven't done a video in a little bit, so it was time. Um, it was amazing that yesterday my grandmother's birthday. If she was here, we would have been able to celebrate her 87th year. Um, she's not here any longer. 2017 she left this earth, and So every year, something else comes up with me since she's died. I don't, a little background is that when my grandmother passed, I didn't hate my grandmother or anything. I loved my grandmother, always have. It was that I just didn't understand at the time um, how she reacted to my abuse when I came out with it. She still just loved everybody. She didn't talk about it. She didn't treat, it's not like she treated me any different from me saying anything or anything. Nothing like that happened. It was that um, accountability means so much to me, is what I realize now. But at first, it was more of, I was more mad at my grandmother and God because I also had turned my back on God as well. Basically, because I felt as though, why should they love these bad people, these evil people, regardless? Like in the world with God, I really had like scared, turn my back on him, but it didn't make anything better for me. It actually made things a lot harder for me. I fell into depression. I did a lot of things. It's not. I'm not saying that I wouldn't have had any depression, even if I was, you know, believing in God, but it would have been a little, I'm sure it wouldn't have been as bad. He may have let me fall because I still wasn't seeing things his way, or I wasn't letting him steer me or whatever. But with my grandmother, I was so angry with her, and I didn't take care of her in her last days like I could have. I had the time and opportunity, and I didn't do it because I felt as though she didn't give me what I deserved. And I wanted her to be angry at these people. I wanted her to stop talking to them. I wanted her to say something to them. But looking back, I realized that I could learn from my grandmother. She had a gift of loving unconditionally. It didn't matter what any of us did. Her grandkids, her kids, her great grandkids, her family, she loved them regardless, because I'm beginning to learn that everybody needs love, because I wasn't always the easiest to love, but everybody didn't give up on me regardless of what I did. It's not even about the sin anymore. It's about just loving others and, stuff like that. But at the same time, I would love to have that gift that my grandmother had of the unconditional love. And truly, that's what I want. At the same time, I don't want to get to the point, though, that others are not held accountable for their atrocious actions or things that are not in line with what's moral or right or good for them and others. So there's a little line there for me, but it still shouldn't stop me from loving people because of their actions. I still can love, but I can separate myself and I can voice it to them. Hey, you know what you did, I love you, but that was some messed up stuff you did. You need to correct that. You need not to do that again. That's where I'm at in life at this point. I'm at a point where, as though, I'm setting behavior goals. Well, that's not a goal. I'm setting behaviors instead of goals, because they're different. Goals are different. We can set goals. That's what people do all day long. But if your behavior doesn't change, some of your goals stop because it ain't for you, period. But my behavior that I'm setting is love. And the more I realize that I let my heart love people, the better my whole perspective of life is. Because we all have free will. We all do what we want to do. But it's like, how much do we use our free will just for the selfish things, and they hurt us? God doesn't stop us from doing anything we want to do. He allows us to do it. But believe me, when it's not in his will, something comes out of it that's not good. Heartbreak, trauma, all these damaging things. But when we do things out of love, we see the graciousness and the gratitude. Like, I don't know, even with my marriage right now, I just love my husband. Like, I really, really love him. I'm not just picking at those things that I dislike about him. I like really can look at him now and just start smiling. It's not like anything changed. I'm like, was it me all along? My sight, my vision? My expectations? I just know that God is real. And he has marked me at this point, and I know it. I got a greater perspective. I'm learning and I'm growing. When you allow God to order your steps, he will let you step and he will stop you in some areas, because the brain is amazing. But when the brain and the heart is not functioning the same, or your heart wrong and your brain, you just got to get it right. That carnal self is something else, I tell you. But again, I'm thankful for my grandmother. I miss her tremendously. We can't rewind time back. Definitely can't do that. But sometimes we look back. What happens is we relive things and get another perspective of it. So we learn from it. Then I just start looking ahead and I realize I still got time because I'm breathing today. So I still got time, even if I start today, to do something different later. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to end with a Bible verse, and I'm going to go in Galatians chapter 6, verse 1, just simply. Brothers and sisters, if someone is caught in a sin, you who live by the Spirit shall restore the person gently. But watch yourselves, or you may also be tempted. So this is why I'm saying, when I'm reading this Bible, I'm seeing some things now. And it's allowing me to love a person even with their sin. But I'm not to get caught up in it. And I don't know if I'm reading more into this verse than what's there, but I'm also seeing that they should be restored. So with me saying that, in order to be restored from his sin, the sin has to be mentioned. It can't be swept under the rug. So what I'm doing is not incorrect, because I don't want people, I'm trying to do things the right way. Accountability is a factor. I don't want more damaged people like me that waits almost 50 years until they're 50 years older to get right and make all these wrong steps and all that because of the pain that they receive from someone else. And they carried it with them instead of letting it go, letting it out, talking to God, talking to the people that need to know about it, letting the people that hurt you know they hurt you. We have to do this. That's the only way that they can be restored. At one point, I was doing it because I was mad and angry. Now I'm doing it is for the love that I have for them, because I know they can be good people. I know they have good things in them. Also, I know that no one else deserves to be hurt by their selfishness, by their sin, their atrocious sins. It's bad. We all deserve better than that. But guys, I love y'all. I hope y'all have a great day. And Gigi, I know you up there, girl. I love you. Y'all have a great day, okay?